Man, Tanban.
Yeah,
Hello?
hey, what's up? How's it going?
Tanban.
Yeah,
Hello?
hey, what's up? How's it going?
Oh, you're a dude.
Yeah, I'm a dude.
Dude, I thought you were a female saying all this. Oh, man.
No, that's why I'm telling you that you do not speak for all men.
That's bizarre, but I speak for most men. I never said
No, you
all
don't.
men.
So here's the thing. You speak for yourself. Every man gets to
Mm-hmm.
speak for himself.
Mm-hmm.
So what I think the issue here is that you keep saying that you are speaking the truth. However, what you are saying is your opinion, and that's okay. You can
Mm-hmm.
speak your opinion, but what you can't do is say that it is truth and try to enforce it onto others as the right standard.
But again, I'm not saying, when I say it's true, I'm saying most men. And if we line up 100 men, do you think they would disagree or agree with me? Just because you don't agree, do you actually think 100 masculine men would disagree with me?
I think that the numbers would differ depending on which 100 men we got.
Well, let's say masculine men, because
So
most
so
women
so
wouldn't
here's
want
the
a
thing.
feminine
To
man.
to back up your claims, do you have like a study or any actual statistics that show this?
Well, it shows what exactly?
What you're saying that most men do not like having women with a higher than what, three body count?
I'm not saying higher than 3. I'm saying just a high body count in general.
So what is a high body count in general?
That's
Don't you think that's subjective and depends on the individual?
Yeah, it is subjective, but regardless of the fact, they don't want a high body count. Regardless, let's say my definition of a high body count is 5. That's a high to me. I wouldn't want a girl like that. Let's say your definition is 50. You wouldn't want a girl with a high body count of
What,
50 or
what
more.
if my definition of a high body count is like 23, but at the same time, if the woman that I'm about to engage with can show me that she is indeed clean and has practiced safe sex, then what is the problem?
You understand? A woman with a higher body count than 5 are 80% more likely to divorce a man, and that is
Well, that's great.
statistically
I don't want
proven.
to get married anyway. So if I'm looking for a partner for my own relationship, what is the problem? What's the issue here?
That the more men a woman have been with, right? They're gonna think, oh, this guy treats me better. I'm gonna go with this guy. Like the more partner they have been with, the less likely they become satisfied with a partner.
Why do you think that is?
That is because women are entitled. Once they get all these guys going at them, they're like, oh, I'm getting all this attention. I'm high value. Oh, I get any guy I want. And therefore, when they get a guy, they're like, I could do better. I'm gonna move on. And that's why most breakups are initiated by a woman. That's why I'm saying most girls should not have a high body count.
Do you have a statistic or a source for that? That most breakups are done by the woman?
Divorce, yes.
Breakups. I'm saying breakups. You said breakups. So what?
Oh, that one I'm not too sure.
Because we're talking about individuals' relationships in general, so we have to talk about all of them. We can't just talk about marriages unless you only want to talk about that,
Well, the
because
marriages
that's a whole
matters the
different thing.
most, don't you think?
No, because if we're talking about body counts in general, we have to acknowledge that people get into relationships and engage in sexual activity without getting married, and so therefore the body count is relevant to these types of relationships too. I think it's weird that you're trying to shove that out suddenly.
Well, that's kind of moving the goalposts a bit because I'm just
No,
saying they do
actually, I think you're the
initiate.
one trying to move the goalpost, and I'm the one that's trying to keep it where it is.
No, because I initially said divorce and marriage initially.
So when you're talking about body count, you're talking about it only in regards to marriage.
I think it matters in general.
Okay, so I am correct. Trying to narrow it down to marriage is moving the goalpost. We must talk about all the types of relationships because you are saying that the body count matters in general to all of them. So
Yes,
so here
most
so
men
here's the
matter.
thing.
Most men care.
So you said earlier that sex devalues a woman the more she has it with the more
Most
partners she
definitely,
has,
because she does not
but it
respect herself.
but it does not do that for men, and I want to know why.
Because it's a lot easier for a woman to have access to sex. A lot easier. And I think that comes easy in life isn't
So what?
praised upon.
I don't understand that just because men, in your view, the way you're speaking, you make men seem to be such lack of self control, pitiful creatures that we're just so sex driven, just sex. I need sex, and whatever woman gives it to me, I will take it. I need it so bad. I don't care who it is, and somehow you're putting the blame on the woman for the man being so pathetic that he
Exactly.
just needs
So
sex.
that's in our
So here's the
nature to
thing.
want it.
No, no, no.
That's
Well, wait, no, no, no. Here's my point here. How can you put the blame on the woman when clearly the man is the one that needs to grow up, the man is the one that needs to be mature, and the man is the one that is acting like a child?
because that's biologically what men want. We
That's
don't
not
change. We
true.
can't
What?
change biology. Biology. We can't. Most men want most women. We want to get laid. Most girls do not want to do that. So
Oh
when
yeah, a
they
lot of
do that,
women want sex just as much as men do.
not no, it's not equal. You okay?
Oh,
You think most girls
women
want?
want sex just as much as men do, but I'm
That is
sorry that
not true.
women.
Why do you
But
think we call men
hold on.
horn dogs and not women?
Because women typically tend to be more mature than men at an earlier
Because they
state,
don't
and so
crave it as
therefore,
much as guys.
no,
Why do you
no,
think we call girls a hoe and not guys a hoe?
they do want sex. The only thing is that they actually think about the consequences of who they're going to be sleeping with, whereas men don't
They
seem to
don't
care
think
as
about
much
it. Why do you think we call them hoes in the first place? Why
because you're insecure. Because
you
you're
guys are you
insecure.
saying body count don't matter? So how can if body count don't matter, then like why are you saying why are you calling men insecure and all that?
Because the men that care about body count so much are insecure because they are blaming the woman for them having a lack of self control.
For a woman to have a high body count in the first place, they will have to have self control.
No, it really depends on the situation. We have no it's subjective to that woman's experience. We don't know why she has such a high body count. We can't generalize that for every woman.
Is your are you pretty experienced? You would say in terms of the sexual market.
I gave you my body count. I've been with 4 women and 3 men, so 7.
Okay. See, this is where you know Destiny.
On here, no, I don't know who you're talking about.
Okay, never mind. So okay, that just goes to show. I'm talking about masculine men. To
Yeah,
be
I'm definitely a more of a masculine man. I don't care for the more of the feminine side or
But
whatever.
that doesn't make sense. How
I
can
don't
you be
have any issue.
masculine and be feminine in bed?
I'm not a feminine, but
So you never taken it before is what you're saying. That is a submissive act, and that is a
so
feminine thing.
yeah.
So I'm talking about
So
masculine men
if we're
care about
going to
body count.
if we're going to get into it without being too because like you said, I don't want to get your life taken down. I do think that these conversations are good to have. So using good language, give me a moment to say the right words. No, I have never taken that. I have given that.
I'm sorry, you cut out.
However, however, that doesn't mean anything in
Hello,
regards to. Hello, are you there?
hello.
Hello.
Yo, guy,
Yeah, are
can
you
y'all hear
there?
him? Yeah, I can hear you now.
You can hear me? Okay, cool. So just because I have not taken that act, but I have given that act, I don't see how that has anything to do with either me or them being any less masculine. The way I see it is your personality, how you carry yourself. So you carry yourself more of a masculine type of societal role or not.
That's because that's a feminist trait, and I'm talking about
No,
masculine
it's
men. That's
not.
not a masculine thing.
Wait. How is that feminine or masculine? That doesn't make any sense to me.
To do anything with another man, that is, you
You
telling
know
me that's
how
not you. You telling
there
me
are
that's
so
masculine?
many. Yeah, there are so many. There's literally categories of masculine gay porn that you can find. There is more feminine type of homosexual men. There are more masculine. There are some that are just your average person. It doesn't really matter because that has to do with your personality, not your sexuality.
But it's a submissive act.
No, it's not.
It
It's
is.
no, it's done typically for pleasure or love or things of that nature. I don't know how it is a quote unquote submissive act to be with another man.
That. Oh my god. Okay, look.
How is it? So like, okay, look.
How is
If
it?
you
So
had
like,
a
okay,
video,
look. Yeah, that okay. He already lost there. That's a submissive. I'm talking about masculine man. That's not a masculine man. That is very submissive. First of all, I'm talking about masculine man. So that's why it doesn't apply to him. First of all, I had to let you go, bro. That's. Oh, so you're a homophobe? What? Just because I'm saying it's a feminine act, that is not being homophobic. I'm confused. If a girl topped you, she would be masculine? What? No, 'cause that's straight. That is straight. I'm confused. Wait, but how can you tell him that he's femme? Look, I could tell that you're a girl, right? Based on traits, based on how you're talking, right? Most guys can understand that he's not masculine. He's very he does submissive acts, and submissive means feminine, right? It's a feminine thing. And what I'm saying is body count matters to masculine men, straight men. That's why. And you know, I'm not feminine at all, bud. Dude, you're submissive. That's very feminine. Wait, we're not talking about gays, we're talking about straights. Yes, it only applies to straight men. You're being insecure is so sub. No, I'm not submissive in bed. Well, another guy is being submissive towards you, right? Is that what you're saying? That's not a masculine trait, I'll say that. Bring it back, you just don't want him in here because he is right? No, I'll bring a straight guy up. You know, I'll bring a guy that's masculine. And don't get me wrong, like I said, there are some guys that don't agree, but most guys would. He cooked you? How did he cook me? What did he say? Give him a minute? I gave him like 5. That doesn't make sense, bro. He dominates a guy, but he's submissive. He's doing acts with another man. Do you actually believe he's not getting, like, doing things with another guy? Like, come on. That's very submissive. If he's having a whole mouthful of, I don't want to say, guys. I'm talking about straight guys. Straight guys, okay? My bad. I should have said that. Straight guys.